redo your reading today as the other video had some issues. So since you're the last sign of the month here, and last but not least, Leo, I'm going to go ahead and get into some Leo. And I didn't shuffle the cards from your last reading, so I will shuffle as I go. Okay, messages for Leo. Please keep in mind that these are general messages and they will not resonate with everyone. Please do take what resonates. Leave the rest for someone else. Flip or switch the roles as necessary. If you're cross-watching for a Leo, please keep in mind that the roles might be reversed. Please don't try to make anything fit that does not. Okay, there's communications, Leo, coming in, and there's fluctuations coming in. And if it came up in your previous reading from today that I deleted, I'm going to mention it. And communications did come up. All right. Also, there was a nudge to move forward in that video. So let's just see. I'll just call this a Leo bonus for today or the month. Venus was the first card in that video. If you saw that video, you'll know that. And it came out in this way. So cherish and enjoy. You're attracting this to you, Leo. What is happening for Leo? Saturn, there was a concern and a caution. This also had come up in your reading. It was one of the last karma cards that came out. Okay, so there was a concern about this nudge with Saturn. It's also a lesson or a karmic lesson or something to be learned here about a concern or a pause or a patience that was needed. Patience is a virtue came out. So, all right. 11th house came out also. This is for humanity's sake. This is a bigger picture. This is a cycle closing out because the 12th house came out in the last reading. We got Libra. There's a balance being restored or a partnership that is being illuminated at this time, should I say. What is happening? 6th house, there's an investment or a gamble, and you're being asked to do something a little at a time with these investments or these gambles. For Leo, there's communications again, and it flipped over. So now it's about the communications and the concerns about what is known. What is known about what you want or what you need. Gemini again with the 2nd house. So getting what you need, you must wait before you get what you need. There might be some communications coming into restore a path for you or restore something. Okay, so something might not be quick because you must wait, and then there's use a quick way to get what you need. Don't use quick ways to get what you need at this time, Leo. Use patience at this time, especially when a belief is involved about what you want, because ask yourself, is it really what you want? I want to finish my intro. Thank you so much for your likes, subscribes, comments, shares are greatly appreciated. I also want to mention that I don't do personal readings from these live readings, so you'll need to contact me with the information that's in the description box. If you'd like to support my channel, that information is there as well. Okay. All right. You got support coming in. What you do need. If it's quick, it's like it's a caution. Okay. So there's a caution around quickness. All right. Especially when it comes to support. So if you're building your support on a solid foundation, patience is going to be needed at this time, if that is what your goal is. Okay. Here we go. And I'm assuming so. Let's see. Pisces. There's an indecision about what you want or what you need with Pisces. Why? I don't know. So this is about indecisiveness. So making a clear decision on what you want and shifting through any beliefs of energy around you. So you clearly intend to attract the nudge forward that the universe is presenting as an expansion and a blessing. You have an indecision with Pisces, and you're being asked to trust your knowledge or your inner knowing about your indecisions, because there's Pluto. Pluto is either, okay, oh, here's patience, second house, patience. Okay, so I didn't even see that when I was talking about patience. So yeah, patience. If patience is a virtue came out in your last reading. So that's where I was pulling that from. Trusting your psychic knowledge of what you're patient for, because with Venus wanting to bring you a something with love, then you got Pluto wanting to resurrect because you're indecisive. Okay, so we got Mercury that was in the last reading as well. Communication. Oh, I don't know, Gemini. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Gemini was in the last reading, and I know Mercury was. This communicate. Okay, communication is obviously relevant, big, because of indecisions. Here's Jupiter right behind it. I just said growing and expanding. Being positive about your communications, or not resurrecting communications that are not, that your mind's telling you not to resurrect. Here with this. Leo. What's going on for Leo? And like I said, I didn't shuffle anything. I don't know why. I just dove right into it. Yeah. Just dove right into it. So let's just see what's happening for this concern with Saturn, a karmic lesson, possibly with this belief. The moon in reverse. Okay, so there was some kind of a fear or an illusion attached to a concern. Pisces again. Having to do also with this indecisiveness, fear of making a decision may possibly due to an indecisiveness. Knight of Wands was also in reverse, was the first card in the tarot on that last reading. So that Knight of Wands in reverse, indecisiveness. The messages are indecisive, or the communication is indecisive. And it's trying to be realistic here about your what is being known. All right. Eight of Wands in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse. All right, so this energy, it just tells me these manifestations aren't meant to go anywhere. It's very unrestful. These messages are unrestful. This communication is not what you want. It's not what you need. Okay, I don't know. So you've got to decide what you want or need. Four of Wands in reverse. This is a concern about a Four of Wands in reverse. So this is a foundation that has been an upheaval or a concern about. There's something to be realistic about this community or this disarray. King of Pentacles could be authority in your life, or authority that is concerned with a move, or concerned with someone's home. Lovers and choices. Lovers in reverse. Lovers upright is choices. Choices are concerning a home or love. You must wait before you can for this offer. Why? There's a belief attached to this Four of Wands in reverse. A community that is no longer supporting this union, or there's a union without support, or this could be a divorce. This belief, okay, it's not standing on its own. This quickness, it's not sturdy. Upright, Seven of Wands is standing your ground, or you're being asked to stand in your beliefs here. But this is a belief that was faulty to begin with. So there's nothing to stand on. And the foundation, or the community within the foundation of the belief, or this Knight of Pentacles in reverse, disloyalty as well, or what messages weren't willing to make the effort to get there, because this is about what you want or what you need. This isn't what you want or what you need. Let's see what you were. Let's ask, what do you want or need here? Chariot in reverse and Seven of Pentacles. Something to move or work. Something to move forward. Your patience paying off. Why the blockage? The blockage is for a reason, because this is a whole group of energy that is blocked from looking at what you want too. Here, 777, 777. Cancer energy, patience. You're patient. There's indecisions with these Seven of Pentacles, trusting your psychic knowledge of your seeds that were planted. These are spiritual seeds, because I have Pisces and I saw spirituality. Knight of Cups, love with good intention, should I say? Eight of Wands still in reverse. Something isn't, the Seven of Wands in reverse, it's not progressing forward. What's this, resurrect, or this? What do you're trusting your psychic knowledge of the seeds that you have planted, and you waited patiently. Okay, I said that. Ace of Swords, that's the truth. Or the truth about this do or die, you must, getting to the heart of it. The matter is going to be realized here. What is Ace of Wands in reverse? Okay, not participating. There were many wands in your last video in reverse, many that I do remember. And the Ace of Wands was in reverse. So you're not, it was like you're not picking up a wand and having a difficulty for something quick, or to satisfy a belief here in some way. What is this Ace of Swords? Star in reverse. Aquarius. Okay, resurrect. Something that is burnt out, or Lovers, the choice. Love. You still have choices. Resurrecting your choices. Six of Cups in reverse, and here is the past. Mercury. Okay, so this past Mercury, this upcoming Mercury retrograde could be coming back up. You're here on Five of Wands is in reverse. You're going to have the opportunity to pick up a wand and repeat a cycle or not. What's happening here for Leo with this Four of Wands in reverse? What do they need to know about this Four of Wands in reverse? With this concern and this weight. The concern and the weight. Own your divine power. So replace people-pleasing tendencies with assertiveness and empowerment. So this community was based upon you doing something, the stability of it. Okay, so what else? Easy does it. That came out, Sapphire came out twice in your reading, but it was upright. So that's what it's attached to. This is your health, happiness, and abundance requires a gentle approach to work and life, or life and work, sorry. This is an ungentle approach to a foundation which has it unstable. And releasing the sensitive emotions, Larimar, and these beliefs, and worrying about this what's to be known, or we've got Larimar, sensitive emotions, times of heightened emotions and sensitivity call for extra self-care and gentleness. And here it is in reverse also. Very ungentle, and it's unstable with the Seven of Wands in reverse. and the Chariot in reverse. So what's happening here? Unnecessary worries have been created with what you want or what you need. And I don't know, they're being projected. Well, unnecessary worries for you to get through here. Release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solutions. So there is a solution with patience in the second house about your resources, what you want and what you need. Something came up. Oh, it's like God giveth, God can take it away. Or if you are more of an Eastern philosophy, it would be nothing is permanent. So if you're upset about a loss, then you had an attachment to it. And therefore, Tiger Eye comes out, self-confidence through God confidence, having the confidence to have patience for what is for you. I want to say, have confidence to have patience. Revealing true self, that also came out in the reading. So that your true self is confident and not giving over and over to what you were over giving to a multifaceted situation or multifaceted layers with revealing. There's a lot revealing here. Multifaceted, there are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you're asking about. Then as you allow others to know the real you, you feel love for who you truly are. And then there's a control issue behind it. This behind it with Amber is asking to not control the situation. And it comes in with choices and revealing true selves of those that were part of that support. Okay, let's see. Leo, what's happening for Leo? And what's happening for Leo? I think my light is just, my batteries are going out on this first light. That could be relevant. And this one right here. All right, it's not completely. Okay, appreciate your talents. You're being asked to appreciate yourself or what you are good at here. Ask for guidance, know your truth. Okay, you're on the path of the forward nudge to expansion and growth. If you choose, let's see. It was indecisive based upon your confidence here. So then we had to appreciate your talents. Being asked to journey within, be concerned about whatever you're concerned about, journey within. Best advice I'd ever gotten was to meditate. And that came at a time when I needed that advice. Okay, so have an attitude of gratitude. And it came from someone I respected. So let's just keep going. Journey within. Like attracts like in reverse. Right. Okay, whatever I said, whatever's quick, take a look at because it might not be for you. Or what you want to be known about this, what you're no longer attracting is going to be known. Or what is, is there something to be known about this no longer attracting like attracts like in reverse. And that occurs when you journey within. Abundance is your right is in reverse. So there was an abundance blockage or somebody felt like there wasn't enough to go around here with what you want or what you need. Blockage due to struggles, lessons, what you were attracting, due to some kind of sensitive emotions and beliefs. What is this? Second house, self-confidence. Your beliefs are right for you coming out sideways. So your beliefs could be being challenged sideways for me, upright for you. It's about having the self-confidence. I guess. Having the self-confidence to hold on to your beliefs that hold a spiritual meaning for you and works for you. Express your feelings. multifaceted. There are many layers to this situation, so that tells me there's many layers to this belief as well. Follow the golden rule coming out in reverse, and it was a struggle or a lesson. Okay, where others weren't considered. Follow the golden rule upright as do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And that didn't happen with this person or situation, or it didn't seem that way. Or there was a faulty indecision. So somebody, okay, an indecision turned into a lesson. Somebody felt that they weren't treated fairly. Okay, why? I don't know why. But appreciate your talents is in reverse. They weren't appreciated. Okay. So when you don't appreciate your talents, if you're not if you're not honoring your own talents, it might be more difficult to honor others, because we have revealing true self, revealing talent as well. There's talent being revealed, and do you resurrect a talent? Also, trust your intuition if it's blocked, or follow the goal. Your intuition's trying to tell you something about this. Follow the golden rule in reverse with the Seven of Pentacles. It was learn from your mistakes kind of energy. So there is some kind of responsibility or accountability to be or not to be. Let's see. A couple more here for Leo. What is this journey within? Be concerned about. For Leo. I'm just looking out the window. Let's see. Ace of Swords. Okay, cut it out. Ace of Swords. There's a truth coming out. Ace of Swords here twice. Okay. Ace of Swords over here on Aquarius star in reverse energy. What are the messages? Freedom. Wow. Journey within. There's where your independence attract instead of chase. Know what is more balanced or grounded. Okay. It'll take balance and grounding with the Nine of Pentacles. Freedom, independence. Got a Queen of Wands in reverse. Like attracts like in reverse. Sensitive emotions in reverse. There could have been some kind of emotions pulling you to inner direction. But there's deception behind it. We got a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries energy. This is dispassionate, though. Somebody is Seven of Wands in reverse. Overly sensitive for reasons unknown. I want to see that. The Moon in reverse. Okay, well, they're becoming known. There was some kind of fears with this Queen of Wands in reverse. So there was a deep down fear about love here, or attracting love, or talent. Jealous about a talent. Could be jealousy. Queen of Wands could be jealousy. And then we have talent. And okay, so, somebody has their own talent here. Somebody doesn't want it to be known that about something, but let's just see. King of Pentacles comes out here. Oh, wow. There's a belief here of what is to be known about a King of Pentacles. I wasn't even expecting that. So, burdens, endings. Indecisiveness with the Two of Swords in reverse. Okay, indecisiveness led to endings because somebody became independent or grounded or made good choices. Or this King of Pentacles didn't follow the golden rule, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Or there's a different belief about this rule, this golden rule. For some, I don't know what that could be about. Oh, the Devil in reverse. Oh. Okay, attachments to beliefs. Your beliefs are right for you, and then it's like a different belief, but there's a deception behind the belief. For some reason. Okay. Why? I don't know if it's going to tell me why. Oh, because someone was bored or stubborn, moon in reverse, or in fear, or to have something else to do. Your patience brought about you detaching from the devil energy and the chariot in reverse, things that block or deceptive, or you need to strategize. Some of the swords can be strategies. Somebody strategized about not following the golden rule. Okay, let's see. And winning at all costs. So that's not considering others. And the energy of the Five of Swords, win at all costs. Looking at the devil, but the devil's not concerned. I mean, the devil's concerned, but whomever's looking at your energy is not, you're not concerned. What am I trying to say? You're not concerned. This guy has a smirk on his face, if you can see. And it's like, okay, they didn't get away with something. Maybe they thought they got away with something, but they didn't. Justice in reverse. Oh my God. Okay, well, there you go. The indecision or this didn't work out. It's not as it seems. Empress in reverse. Six of Wands in reverse. Death in reverse. Three of Pentacles. All these this group isn't what it seems. There was an injustice created. This is the Five of Swords. There's only two other energies in this card, but there's whatever swords were left at the and walked. These guys walked away from it, but this guy's thinking he got something. That's the way I'm gonna explain it right now. The Justice in reverse, Empress in reverse. Okay. You're being asked to trust your psychic knowledge of this. What didn't work out. See, the recognition didn't happen. Okay. Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Okay. Not unable to walk away. Doesn't want to be seen. Because revealing true self is right here. Eight of Cups is in reverse. I'll show it. And then here's a cup right here. So you're going to need to, somebody's going to need to take a look at why the cups are still there. One more on this. Why can't someone move forward? Oh, because it's about taking accountability, I believe, for a past. Knight of Wands in reverse. Judgment in reverse. There's a judgment attached. A judgment creating an injustice. A judgment of energy that is unstable from the past. First of all, it was getting to the heart of it, but with a lack of understanding, with an immaturity. I want one on this judgment, and then I'm going to close it out. Now the Eight of Wands is upright. It was in reverse earlier. All right, this is bringing about judgment. There's a highest aspect to this going to play out with revealing High Priestess. There's an energy of a balance taking place either behind the scenes or somebody's aware of it. King of Cups, Nine of Cups in reverse. Overindulging. There's an overindulgence or a wish fulfillment from the outside, or manifestations that you were being asked to use your intuition about what you were attracting because it was possibly easy or quick. What is this? Judgment. Five of Cups. Okay. So focusing on the emotions of what did not work out. There's like judgments attached to this, and still fire and water aren't mixing here. Yeah, it's not mixing, but it doesn't have to linger. It doesn't have to linger. And who sung that song, Linger? Cranberries. Cranberries could be significant or lingering. Two of Cups. A lingering, worrisome Two of Cups energy. Because you've got the Two of Cups in reverse here, but the Two of Cups standing behind you. So a judgment. Put this judgment behind. Put the judgment behind you. Oh, Leo, what's happening? And for advice for Leo about this situation. Into energy for Leo. What is this? Freedom and groundedness. Soul fragments. Number 33, healing soul fragments and these concerns of the past. Balance is being restored with number 33. Secret temptation to buy into a belief. It's quick, it's easy, and it's also, secret being led astray, what someone wants to be known about being led astray, or there was something being led astray with a King of Pentacles, Devil in reverse, about what you want or what you need. Number 31, which reduces to a 4, which we started out with the Four of Wands. All right, so it's not a good example. Okay, being led astray by not a good example. Open your intuition, seek clarification. That's number 29. 429. 411. 29 reduces to 11. Open your intuition. Advice. Sacred divinity. This came out earlier. Two paths ahead. Being led astray is one of them. There are two paths ahead. Sacred, eternal union, or secret temptation. You decide. There are two paths ahead. It looks like the secret temptation is in the past, and sacredness is aligned with what you want or need, and then eternal union comes in. New or renewed love is forming. A sacred path that honors others along the way. Observe limitations with this eternal love. Eternal love, number 15, number 6. Isn't that the Devil card? The Devil's in reverse right here. So it's breaking free from these chains. And then you've got observe limitations. Okay, and that hummingbird, spirit energy, define physics. At least I think it still does defy physics to our understanding, those little hummingbirds. Anyway, living energy, living light energy, seeing the beauty of life. One is sacred and beautiful, the other is led astray. I want to see, guard your energy. What is, if I can get just one on this secret temptation? Illuminating the shadow in reverse. Okay, it's part of the shadow aspect of your lesson with Saturn. Focus on a solution. Okay, so you could have received a solution, or the solution was available or is available. You've got freedom and independence and journey within as part of your solution. Clear and activate. Create sacred space, sacred divinity. Clear and activate. Create sacred space. So, sacredness has something to do with this. Patience. Open your intuition about this energy. What is this sacredness here? Third eye vision, number 9. Reclaim your mind with your path of sacred divinity. Number 36 could be relevant. And anyway, and then you got reducing to a 9 again, so you do have 99. Divine will, got number 12, which is number 3, and that is Empress energy. Let go of fear. See the beauty of life. Being led astray with fear and the shadow. Fear and shadow are both here, or sacred. Emotional challenges. Resolve the issue. There is a resolution. Okay, so there you go, Leo. I hope this was helpful. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you next time.